guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Lacey. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great job by this offense. It's just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incompletion makes it second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw again. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield.
Well, finally, this offense is able to get something going. A corner route on the outside, and finally the quarterback plays with anticipation and chooses the right trajectory on the throw. We have been waiting to see this all day long, and finally they step up and make a play.
And the Rebels will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. And the Rebels lining up here on first and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Pre-snap motion from the offense, and he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. Let's talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to create here on the move. With the catch, it's Brown. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a 1st down. That's a really good job.
1st down here for this offense. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. He's going to pull it down and run. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go, even though he's trying to scramble. This is a scramble for no gain. I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Oh, what a grab! Tackle made in the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. And the Tigers are going to cash in here in the red zone. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, LSU. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it with the draw play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Could take it off. He could go at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
That is the way for the defense to make a mark on this game, in particular early here in the 1st quarter. Great job by the defender. He steps in front. Now he's going the other direction, and now this offense is going to be reeling.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Refusing to be stopped on this play. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On first down, it's play action. Buying time. Moving to his left. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clip. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, LSU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Back in motion now to throw. It's Levitt. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. Look out, he's breaking free. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Throwing off play action. Looking for the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the... Could take it all the way. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
First and goal here for the offense. They'll run the option. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This touchdown is a direct result of the respect that this defense has for this quarterback.
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the LSU Tigers. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now to pick up 4 on first. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's free down the right side. Touchdown, LSU. They draw first blood in this national title game.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The play fake, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. It's a keeper to the right. Fights through a tackle. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Really good action and then read from this quarterback. You're going to run this zone read. You've got to put your eyes on that defensive end, the end man on the line of scrimmage. And if he crashes down to take the back, you got to keep that football and then run with courage. He's able to do that. Even if it's not a huge gain, these are the type of gains that chip away at the defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. as a design quarterback keeper. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, our conversation with this defensive group was all about being physical, and they told us that when the quarterback runs, they have to contact him. Well, they're allowing him to just run out of bounds right here. This is clearly not part of the game plan. They need to be more physical when this guy leaves the pocket.
He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Oh, and he fumbles! And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Chris, I can attest to this. As a quarterback, sometimes you're just trying to get out of bounds as quickly as you possibly can, and because of that, you're not thinking about ball security. Here, the ball pops loose, but lucky for him, it just goes out of bounds.
And we're going to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead at the 10. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got a crease. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football. And
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
This is going to be a long day for this offense if they're going to live in third and long. And on this third and long situation, the quarterback makes a poor decision. I tell you, this is why you've got to avoid these situations. This defense is going to be all over the field attacking the football if they're constantly in third and long.
Trying to find some room. It's Durham. Has the first down and more. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And looking for a big play here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. They're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And now the handoff. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the
taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Motion now from the tight end. Design quarterback run. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Sees him out, putting toward the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a 1st down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Rebels, as they answer with their 1st score of this title game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game. To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit. and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it with the left side for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. They got him down out near the 40. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 3rd down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense...
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Tight end goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the pressure's on. He's looking to scramble. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Knight. Defense is coming after him. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Cook. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Pulls it in. It's Cook. The Rebels come to the line in a hurry-up.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. So again, the tight end makes a play. Joel gets him back down in the red zone. Already this guy has one touchdown. The defense stop him this time.
Chris, how many times do you and I talk about that it's players over plays, in particular in these situations? I think they'll absolutely go back to their tight end, but because of that, look for the defense to adjust. I would be shocked if there's not a safety over top of that tight end.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they continue to fight back here.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Bringing pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like LSU has the first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. I got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's got room to run. Look out. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That ball is forced over the middle. Against this zone defense, you've got to understand as a quarterback that all the eyes are on you, and they're going to converge. And if you don't manipulate them with your eyes, they will be there when the ball arrives. This ball is forced over the middle, and it's picked off.
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it, and they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Really good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver on this slant route. And anytime you throw an in-breaking route, you got to frame them up. The ball has got to hit the body of the wide receiver.
Try and muscle for the first down. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play action.
Oh, he's in the clear now. Up and over the man. Touchdown, Rebels. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, it's such a simple route, and yet it's a huge play for this offense. The real key here is the timing and the ball placement. If you can do that as a quarterback, you create the yards after the catch for the wide receiver, and he's able to take it the distance for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air, it's Levitt. Looking to scramble now.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So that's the end of the third quarter, and this game is still deadlocked. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. Past the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 20, the 10. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. The Tigers go back on top.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Grab behind the line, it's Lacey. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation. Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game, and as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Throws it to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field. To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick, couldn't come up with it.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field.
Makes the catch and has space. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
If you're the offensive play caller, you've got to know if you've got a fourth down in your pocket or not. So the head coach has got to be communicating to his offensive coordinator whether he has 2 downs to score or if this is it. If this is it, it's got to be a throw. If not, maybe they run the football.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs out of bounds at the 5.
Not a tough decision. Fourth quarter, need to put the ball in the end zone. This becomes the most important snap of the game. Think players over plays. Who's your best matchup here on the outside?
down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Wow, what a huge stop from this defense. Chris, this is basically a turnover. You feel like this offense was going to get points, at least 3. They go for it on fourth down, and they're able to get in the backfield and sack the quarterback. I tell you what, this is going to provide a huge lift for that entire sideline going forward.
Quick completion to the tight end.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game.
He's got space. Here he goes. The 30, inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you see this concept pop up on film, and I got to tell you, I absolutely love the creativity. Finding a way to get this wide receiver the football, this time on an option. Great job by the quarterback at getting upfield, getting that read, and pitching it to the outside. And now you see the speed and athleticism. He's got so much talent. Getting him the rock, here he's in the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Knight. Here comes the pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
That close from a defensive touchdown. You know they always love putting it in the end zone, but here they set their offense up with a perfect situation. Goal to go inside the 5. Now they got to put it in the end zone on the sudden change.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good at pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this third down.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
That is great coverage from this secondary. You've got third and goal. Granted, they're trying to throw this ball short of the goal line and run for it, but the defense is right there, and they create the incompletion. That is a great job by the secondary.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Screen to the receiver in the flat.
Well, I guess you can categorize this as interesting, Chris. Up 3 scores, throwing the ball late. Could be an interesting handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Powering through the defender. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.